Mo Fantasy Sports NFL Kickoff Weekend, heroes emerge and rivalries ignite. Green Bay Packers vs Chicago Bears, 38-20. In a historic season opener, Jordan Love made his mark as the successor to legendary Packers quarterbacks Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Love showcased his talent by throwing 3 touchdowns, leading the Packers to a dominant 38-20 victory over the Chicago Bears. This win marked the Packers' 9th straight triumph over their arch-rivals. Love's performance was nothing short of exceptional as he completed 15 of 27 passes for 245 yards, with a remarkable 123.2 passer rating. Aaron Jones, a key contributor, ran for a touchdown and caught another, amassing 86 yards. The Packers' defense was also impressive, with Quay Walker returning an interception 37 yards for a touchdown. For the Bears, it was a rough start to the season as they extended their losing streak to 11 games. Justin Fields, their promising quarterback, struggled to find rhythm, going 24 of 37 for 216 yards with a touchdown and an interception. The Bears aim to bounce back after setting a franchise record for losses last season. Cleveland Browns vs Cincinnati Bengals, 24-3. The Cleveland Browns made a powerful statement in their divisional clash against the Cincinnati Bengals, securing a convincing 24-3 victory. Baker Mayfield orchestrated the Browns' offense with precision, connecting with Mike Evans for a 28-yard touchdown, marking Mayfield's first touchdown as a Buccaneer. The Browns' defense was equally impressive, holding the Bengals to just a field goal. Mayfield's debut in Tampa Bay got off to a slow start, but he eventually found his rhythm, throwing for 305 yards and a touchdown. Meanwhile, the Browns' defense showcased its dominance, forcing the Bengals to settle for just a field goal while intercepting Joe Burrow twice. This convincing win sets the tone for the Browns' ambitions in the AFC North. Indianapolis Colts vs Jacksonville Jaguars, 21-31. The Jacksonville Jaguars surprised the Indianapolis Colts with a 31-21 victory, marking their first win at Lucas Oil Stadium in 5 years. Jaguars quarterback Anthony Richardson had a strong debut, demonstrating composure and control throughout the game. Richardson completed 24 of 37 passes for 223 yards, ran for a touchdown, and threw for another. One of the standout performances of the game came from Jaguars linebacker Josh Allen, who recorded a career-high 3 sacks. The Jaguars' pass rush, considered a weakness, showed promise with Allen leading the way. On the flip side, Colts running back Deion Jackson struggled, rushing for just 14 yards on 13 carries, emphasizing the team's struggles in the running game. Kansas City Chiefs vs Detroit Lions, 20-21. In a thrilling matchup, the Detroit Lions narrowly edged past the Kansas City Chiefs with a final score of 21-20. Lions quarterback Jared Goff continued his impressive streak, avoiding interceptions for the 360th consecutive pass, the third longest streak in NFL history. Goff threw 2 touchdowns and orchestrated a late-game drive that secured the victory. Defensively, the Lions saw a standout performance from second-year edge rusher Aiden Hutchinson, who recorded a career-high 6 QB pressures. Meanwhile, the Chiefs faced difficulties in their short-yardage offense, converting on just 3 of 9 plays requiring 2 yards for a fresh set of downs. Despite the loss, Chiefs' first-round draft pick Felix Anudike-Uzomah stood out with 2 tackles and 2 QB hits. New Orleans Saints vs Tennessee Titans, 16-15. Quarterback Derek Carr, the Saints' new addition, delivered a solid performance, throwing for 305 yards and a touchdown. Carr's connection with wide receiver Michael Thomas and rookies Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed showed promise for the Saints' offense. Defensively, the Saints' secondary shone brightly, with 3 interceptions, including a key pick by cornerback Darius Slay that led to a pick 6. The Titans' struggles were evident in quarterback Ryan Tannehill's 3 interceptions and a lackluster performance from the offensive line, allowing 3 sacks. Carolina Panthers vs Atlanta Falcons, 10-24. The Atlanta Falcons secured a 24-10 victory over the Carolina Panthers in their season opener. Quarterback Matt Ryan orchestrated the Falcons' offense efficiently, throwing for 2 touchdowns and leading his team to a convincing win. Wide receiver Calvin Ridley and tight end Kyle Pitts were key contributors in the passing game. The Falcons' defense was equally impressive, with standout plays from their secondary. The Panthers struggled to gain momentum, with quarterback Sam Darnold facing constant pressure and limited offensive production. Houston Texans vs. Baltimore Ravens, 9-25. The Baltimore Ravens dominated the Houston Texans with a 25-9 victory. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson showed his prowess after a long hiatus, despite recording his first game with multiple turnovers since 2022. The Ravens' defense played a crucial role, stifling the Texans' offense and making life difficult for quarterback Tyrod Taylor. One of the key moments of the game was when Ravens defensive tackle DeForest Buckner made a game-changing 4th down stop and registered a sack/fumble, highlighting the strength of the Ravens' defensive line. San Francisco 49ers vs. Pittsburgh Steelers, 30-7. The San Francisco 49ers made a powerful statement in their season opener by defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers with a commanding score of 30-7. Quarterback Trey Lance, who was traded in the offseason, showcased his talent, throwing 2 touchdowns. Running back Christian McCaffrey had a stellar performance, running for 159 yards and a touchdown, while wide receiver Brandon Ayuk stole the show with 8 receptions for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, the 49ers were dominant, with second-year player Drake Jackson recording 3 sacks, tying T.J. Watt for a game high. Tampa Bay Buccaneers vs. Minnesota Vikings, 20-17. In a closely contested game, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers secured a 20-17 victory over the Minnesota Vikings. Quarterback Baker Mayfield, in his Buccaneers debut, connected with wide receiver Mike Evans for a 28-yard touchdown pass, highlighting his potential impact on the team. The Buccaneers' defense played a crucial role, forcing 3 first-half turnovers. The Vikings' offense was impressive, outgaining the Buccaneers in total yards, but struggled to convert yards into points. The Buccaneers' defense made crucial stops when needed, preserving the victory. Las Vegas Raiders vs. Denver Broncos, 17-16. The Las Vegas Raiders narrowly defeated the Denver Broncos in a nail-biting 17-16 contest. The game featured a strong defensive showing from both teams, with the Raiders' defense making a critical stop to secure the win. Broncos quarterback Teddy Bridgewater put on a solid performance but fell short in the final moments. Miami Dolphins vs. Los Angeles Chargers, 36-34. In a thrilling matchup, the Miami Dolphins narrowly edged past the Los Angeles Chargers with a final score of 36-34. Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa had a stellar game, throwing for 349 yards and 2 touchdowns. Chargers rookie quarterback Bryce Young made his NFL debut, throwing his first touchdown pass to tight end Hayden Hurst. The game featured a remarkable fourth quarter, with both teams exchanging touchdowns and field goals. The Dolphins managed to secure the win after the Chargers' last-second field goal attempt fell short. Philadelphia Eagles vs. New England Patriots, 25-20, ****. The Philadelphia Eagles secured a hard-fought 25-20 victory over the New England Patriots. Eagles cornerback Darius Slay made a game-changing interception and returned it for a 70-yard touchdown, putting the Eagles in the lead early in the game. Quarterback Jalen Hurts had a strong performance, throwing for 233 yards and a touchdown. The Patriots, led by rookie quarterback Mac Jones, showed promise, but the Eagles' defense made crucial stops to secure the win. Arizona Cardinals vs. Washington Commanders, 16-20. In a closely contested game, the Washington Commanders secured a 20-16 victory over the Arizona Cardinals. Quarterback Sam Howell, making his NFL debut, showed promise with a solid performance. The Cardinals, led by quarterback Kyler Murray, had opportunities but struggled to capitalize in critical moments. We are looking for an exciting week too. Like and subscribe.